Hi there, welcome back to Spring Into Math 7. I'm Mrs. Campbell, and today we're going to be talking about subtracting integers. Let's get started. Okay, so if you joined us for our video last time, we learned how to add integers. And if you got a really strong grasp of how to add integers, then subtracting integers is not going to be a problem. I have here the 3 steps that teach you how to subtract integers. It's actually super simple. The first step, and I'll highlight it here, is to change the sign from a minus sign to a plus sign. That's simple enough. You start with a subtraction sign, draw a line down, you've got an addition sign. That's easy enough. The second step is to change the sign of the second number to its opposite. So if you have a positive 5, you're going to turn it into a negative 5. If you have a negative 2, you're going to turn it into a positive 2. So whatever that number is, you're simply going to change the sign to its opposite. That is our second step. And our third step is simply add. So as I mentioned, if you need a little refresher on how to add integers, be sure to go back to the previous video. Let's give this a try. Okay, so here's our first example. We've got 7 minus negative 3. And what does that equal? Remember, we've got 3 steps. Step 1, change your subtraction sign to an addition sign, to a plus sign, which I've got here for you in blue. Change the sign from a minus to a plus. Easy enough. The second step is to change the sign of your second number to its opposite. So what was our number? Oh yeah, it was negative 3. So we're going to change it to a positive 3. That's also pretty simple. Change the negative 3 to a positive 3, and then we simply add. 7 plus 3 is 10. Let's try another one. All right, how about this one? We've got 4 minus a positive 6. Remember your 3 steps? 1, change the subtraction sign to a plus sign. So we have got 4 plus positive 6. The next step, do you remember? Turn your positive number into a negative or vice versa. In this case, we have a positive 6. We're going to change it into a negative 6. Do you see here? Now it's a simple adding integers problem. We've got 4 plus negative 6. Remember our little guy on the number line? If you need to, draw a number line if that's what helps you work this problem out. Essentially, your person is going to be on 4 and you're going to add a negative 6, which means that little face would be moving back 6 steps. And where does that put you? It puts you on negative 2. All right, let's try one more together and then you can do one on your own. So in this problem, we have 5x minus positive 8x. Now, don't let the x throw you off. It's just a variable. We know that when we're adding and subtracting integers, if the variables are the same, you're fine. You can use them. So we've got 5x minus 8x. Step 1, change that sign from a minus to a plus. Step 2, change the sign of the second digit or the second number from itself to its opposite. Previously we had a positive 8x. Now we're just going to switch it to negative 8x. That's pretty simple. And now we have 5x plus a negative 8x, which gives us negative 3x. It's actually really fun if you could just remember the steps. All right, let's have you try this out on your own. Go ahead and pause the video, grab a piece of scratch paper, and see how you do with this one. How'd you do? Okay, did you remember all the steps? The first step we discussed several times is we change our subtraction sign to an addition sign. Did you remember that one? The next step is to change the sign of the second number to its opposite. In this case, we change our positive 3 to a negative 3, and then we simply add. Negative 4 plus negative 3 gives us negative 7. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for subtracting integers. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.